a digital tavern. Scan the QR code to give us your DNA. No, just to join and play along at home for the trivia. It's fun. Scan. Give it up for Pro K. All right. Danny just got back.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Beirut.
Yeah.
How was Beirut?
Not quite. I don't think that's where I was at.
Thank you, Pro K. Thanks, Pro K. We give it up for Pro K. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, Jeff, can you cue up the one that's for this cat is out of the bag? That's not that, Gabe. That's okay.
Danny, how was your weekend?
My weekend was fantastic. It was busy. Man, in San Diego, if you're here in San Diego, it was hot. It was a hot one. Yeah, I mean, I know it's hot a lot of places, but man, it was brutal. I've got no AC. You ever do that thing where you ever do that thing where you like take a nap to try to time travel to a time when it will be cooler?
Yes.
That's what I was doing with every free moment I had.
Wow, I have a crazy story. I was ended up having to go to Tent City for I think 48 hours in Arizona, and it was like the middle of the summer, and so like it was so hot they wouldn't let people outside of the tents, and so yeah, so you just sat there in your cot, and I just time traveled. That's all I wanted to do. Time travel.
Yeah, time travel to the future. There we go. Now we got it up on the screen. All right, guys, we're getting ready to do it. Now we're getting ready to go for a new episode of the Trivia Tavern. No, we got friends in the studio. We got Ricardo hanging out with us on the couch. Say hey, Ricardo.
Hey, Ricardo.
Hey, Ricardo. We're joined for the first time by Amira. Amira's hanging out with us as well. If you want to say hey, Amira. Yeah. We're and then we got Jeff running the show back there. Yeah, that's our engineer, our faithful guy. He makes sure that everything runs smooth here at the Trivia Tavern. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to kick off some trivia in just a little bit. So if you guys want to play some trivia with us, what's going to happen is we're going to have a bunch of questions. I'm going to read them off this screen, and we're going to go over your answers that you can submit. Now, the way it works is as you scan that QR code, you'll punch in your name, and as we go through the game, you'll pick out those answers as fast as you can, because the faster you get your answers in, well, the more points you get. Most points at the end of the round will win a fun, silly little title that I made up. And most points at the end of the whole night, all 5 rounds, whoever gets most points at the end of that will be our Trivia Traveler for the night. Yeah, we always give out that title to our big winner, which you can win one of our smaller titles and have fun with us along the way. Our first round of trivia is coming your way in 2.5 minutes. We're calling this round the Cat Trivia is out of the bag, because I got 10 questions coming your way all about cats. Yeah, the last time we played, we did take a week off, but 2 weeks ago, we had a trivia where we had a bunch of questions about dogs, so I figured let's do it again, but this time with cats. So we've got a whole round of trivia all about cats, fictional cats. Oh, we got a little selfie, grumpy cat. No, that's the with the heavy breathing one. There we go. Get a little higher. There it is. Yeah. That's the heavy breathing cat. I love cats. I love cat memes. And so we're going to have a round of trivia dedicated to cat species, real cats, fictional cats, all kinds of stuff like that. So all kinds of cat questions. Now, whoever has the most points at the end of this round, well, you're going to be our coolest cat. That's right, because you know the most about cats. The way you get those points, the faster you answer, the more points you get. And whoever has the most points at the end of the round will be that winner. Do always want to let you guys know, you want to avoid the dreaded fat finger situation. Now, the best strategy is before... There it is.
The fingers you have used to dial are too fat.
Yes, you don't want to run into that. What's going to happen is, as I read the question, I'll bring up those answers that you can choose from. And you want to get those answers in as fast as you can. So maybe if you see the question, start thinking of what the answer you think it might be. Go looking for that answer. But you got to be deliberate, because sometimes I'll play with you. I'll add in answers just to trip you up. So you want to make sure you grab that correct answer. The better you do, well, the better you get that answer in, the faster, the better you do. But you don't want to accidentally lock yourself out of getting those points.
Danny, what's the winner of this trivia cat round going to be called?
Oh, you're gonna be the coolest cat. Yes, the coolest.
Ooh,
yeah,
like
you're gonna
that.
be the coolest cat.
The coolest cat.
Yeah. We got a big title on the line. Now, if you're joining us on YouTube or if you're watching us on Twitch, be sure to make sure you're following us, liking us, subscribing to us. Also, if you're in the chat, say hey. I know we got started a little bit, we got going just on time. So if you haven't had a chance to jump in and say hey yet, please do that. So I want to know who's out there playing. We'll find out who's playing after we do 5 questions. That's where I like to check in and see what our midway standings are. But we're going to get into that in just a second, because first we've got our first round of the night. Ricardo, I'll ask you real quick. Are you a cat dude?
I like cats.
You like cats?
I used to have a cat, but unfortunately, I'm allergic to cats.
I am too. That is the thing.
What did
I
Amira
like
had
them.
something to say about cats.
Oh yeah, you can jump in real quick before the first question.
I was gonna say you.
I love kittens.
I like turtles.
Very good. All right, y'all. Well, we are ready for our first round of trivia now. I'm going to read you this question, then I'll open up the answers. The answers are going to appear the fastest on your devices, so be sure to be looking at the devices to get your answers in. All right, now, for your first question, which of these cat breeds shares its name with the former moniker of Thailand? Now, your answers available are Abyssinian, Burmese, Persian, and Siamese. So which one of those cat breeds shares its name with the former moniker of Thailand? Is it Abyssinian, Burmese, Persian, or Siamese? All right, you're going to have 30 seconds for each question, so the more time you get, the faster you get your answer in, the more time you left, which will mean the more points you'll get. So get those answers in as fast as you can. All right, we're going to go over those answers, see who's playing.
It's like Thailand, the country, right?
All right, right now we just got 2 people. Yeah, so we got 2 people for Burmese. Your correct answer was actually Siamese. Yeah. So Thailand used to be called Siam.
No.
Yeah, like so the King and I is set in Siam. Yeah, so Siamese, that's where we get that name. All right, y'all, let's keep going though. We got more cat questions coming your way. All right. What classic children's novel features this smiling striped cat? All right, your answers are Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Dr. Dolittle, The Jungle Book, or The Wind in the Willows. One more time, what classic children's novel features this smiling striped cat? Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Dr. Dolittle, The Jungle Book, or The Wind in the Willows. All right, you got about 5 seconds left to tell me which one of those classic children's novels it is. Let's see what you guys went with. Answers turned in. All right, we had both of our answers for Alice's Adventure in Wonderland, because that's the correct answer. Yeah, if you got that one, you got those points. Let's continue with your next question.
Yes.
Which of these fine felines is the domesticated Manx breed of cat? All right, so you're going to see some cat pictures. Tell me which one of these is a Manx. All right, so they're going to look better on your phone. You'll be able to see them a little bit clearer. But yeah, one of those cats is a Manx. I'm not going to say which ones are what, because, you know, that might give it away. So just pick out one of those breeds, the one that you think is a Manx. All right, your answers are in. Let's see what you guys went with. All right, so we had both of our answers submitted for, that larger striped one. Let's see the correct answer. That is a Manx cat. Way to go if you guys chose that one. I know you did.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and if you guys are just jumping in, you guys can just scan that QR code. It'll
QR
get you set up,
right
get you
there
going into the game.
with your phone camera.
Once you do that, you'll punch in your name, and then you can play along with us. All right, question number 4. According to the language of cats, what kind of a mood is your cat in when the tip of its tail is curved like a question mark? So, yeah, you're going to see 4 moods coming up on this one. Your answers are nervous, playful, aggressive, or highly focused. Once again, according to the language of cats, what kind of mood is your cat when the tip of its tail is curved like a question mark? Nervous, playful, aggressive, or highly focused?
What about wasted?
Wasted. Yeah, my cat, whenever it has the curvy tail, it's definitely wasted. I don't have a cat, but in my dream scenario, that's how it plays out.
Yeah, that would suck if we had tails and then that was our telltale. You know, it wouldn't be good.
No, that would not conducive. You can just like tell when somebody's drunk by like, yeah, that'd be not good for a lot of things. All right, let's see what you guys went with. All right, so then we got a split. We had one for playful and one for highly focused. Your correct answer was playful. Yes, playful, the correct answer there. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Oh, you got some cats?
Let's see with our next question what we have here. All right. Now, for this next one, I'm going to give you 4 people. I want you to name the people that played Catwoman in chronological order. So from earliest to latest. Your choices are Anne Hathaway, Halle Berry, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Zoe Kravitz. All right, y'all. So once again, you're going to arrange the silver screen Catwoman in chronological order. Earliest being whichever one you think was played earliest. Your 4 choices: Anne Hathaway, Halle Berry, Michelle Pfeiffer, or Zoe Kravitz. Put them in the right order, get some points. You got 5 seconds. Don't forget, you do have to hit that submit button to get those points. All right. Let's see if we got those submissions and your answers. Let's see our most popular result. This is the top voted order: Michelle Pfeiffer, Anne Hathaway, Halle Berry, and Zoe Kravitz. Your correct answer. So Halle Berry was before Anne Hathaway. Yeah. Michelle Pfeiffer. I watched way too much Key and Peele. I always want to call her Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah. You know Michelle Pfeiffer in that Batman movie? That was my...
Because of Pfizer.
Because of Pfizer. So, yeah. So, we got Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns, Halle Berry in Catwoman, Anne Hathaway in Batman Rises, and Zoe Kravitz in The Batman.
Zoe Kravitz in Batman Owes Me Money.
That one, The Batman, it's one of my... I think it's my favorite Batman movie. It's also super slow. Like, I like to watch it just to let it kind of take all day and watch that movie. All right,
I think it jumped the shark there.
No, I really like the fact that it's like more of a detective movie than anything, but I really like Paul Dano as Riddler. I thought it was rad. All right, let's see who or what our standings are so far through this game. Now we're going to check our standings, but we're also going to find out later how we're doing. We've got Turbo in first place so far with 311 points. Labias have Feelings 2, which is a fantastic name. And we've got J-Dog in the house. And I think we got some people who are just joining us. We just got started with tonight's game. So I know we also knew like there's a good chance the first half hour of this, there's a much higher stream show going on right now in the presidential debate.
It could be something on TV. I don't know.
No, I mean there might be a little thing that people are paying attention.
Spectacle of all time,
that was why I was a little late over on the way over here. It was like
the debacle late.
Yeah. So it was I was like, you know what? I'll come here. We'll do some brain bleach. Afterwards, we'll just watch the clips on YouTube because I can't watch all that right now.
Oh, that makes sense. America's watching The Big Show.
The Big Show, yeah. So it's all good though. The people that are here, I'm glad you guys are here because you're with me. We're not gonna stress out tonight. We're just gonna have some fun and then go find out all the stuff that's happening. All right, y'all. So let's get into our second half of this round. Now, our next question, it's gonna go like this. Which of these is not a collective noun for a group of cats? Yeah, so there's a bunch of things that cats get called when you have a group of them. Which one of these is not a collective noun for cats? Is it clutter, glaring, gang, or pounce? That's right. Which of these is not a collective noun for a group of cats? Is it clutter, glaring, gang, or pounce? All right,
Kardashian.
A Kardashian of cats. I mean, a Catdashian, if you will.
A Catdashian.
Catdashians. Catching up with the Catdashians. Make it. That's our new show. Let's go. All right, y'all. We've got our answers in 2 seconds. Let's see what you guys thought it was. All right. Now we got 2 answers each for gang and pounce. Your correct answer. You will not find kittens or cats in a gang. That's right. Gang is not the correct answer. Or is the correct answer?
Well, I mean, I know some cat gangs.
There's definitely the alley cat gangs, the stray cats. I think they were a cat gang, but I don't think you call a collective group of actual cats a gang. At least, not according to this question. Yeah, okay. Right. I think you used to watch the alley cats. But yeah, I think the one that's funny to me is the clutter of cats. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Cats move in clutters. All right, let's keep going. Which of these is not a real breed of cat? I'm going to show you 4 cat breeds. One of them's not real. Tell me which one it is. Is it Australian Mist, Abyssinian, Bambino, or Chantilly Lace? Once again, which of these is not a real breed of cat? Australian Mist, Abyssinian, Bambino, or Chantilly Lace? All right, y'all. 10 more seconds.
Daywalker.
Do you? So this is not one of the answers, but the hairless cats. I can't remember what they're called, but do you guys like them? They freak me out.
They're called disgusting.
But my friend has one,
Uh-huh.
and he's
Oh, they're chill. I had a friend where because his mom was she had allergies to cats. They had the hairless cats, right? And they were like, it was the closest I've ever been to like living with aliens. Was like anytime that they're around. They're very interesting cats, but.
if you're a person of depth that you would
Oh, for sure. No, they're still beautiful animals. They just, weird me out. All right, let's see. We had 1 for Australian Mist. We had 1 for Bambino and 2 for Chantilly Lace. Your correct answer was Chantilly Lace. Yeah, Chantilly Lace was your correct answer that time. All right, let's keep going. Question number 8.
No way.
Approximately how many different vocal sounds can cats make? Yeah, that's right. Cats can make a lot of sounds with their mouth. About how many sounds can cats make? Let's see your answers. We have 25, 50, 75, and 100. So, once again, approximately how many different vocal sounds can cats make? Is it 25, 50, 75, or 100? All right, they can make one of those numbers of sound approximately. So, which one is it? Yeah, Almira was saying that she's looking forward to knowing what this number is. My favorite thing about this trivia game, right, is if you don't know something, you're going to at least get to learn something today. So let's find out. Now that is a dead even split.
Wow.
All 4 of our players picking a different answer. So 1 for each of them. Very cool.
I wonder who will get
Let's
it.
see who gets it. The correct answer. They can make about 100 different sounds. Yeah. Another weird cat thing.
Yes.
Cats don't meow to each other. They only do it to impersonate humans. Yeah, or like that. Like cats have this weird thing where they believe that they are kind of the things that they grew up with. So if like you raise them with goats, they'll jump around like little baby goats. So cats meow and make sounds because we talk and speak. So yeah, again, cats are wild. All right, next question. Which of these cartoon cats was the first to appear as a balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? All right, so what about fictional cats? Which one was the first balloon? Was it Felix the cat, Garfield, Sylvester, or Tom of Tom and Jerry fame? Once again, which of these cartoon cats was the first to appear as a balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? Felix the cat, Garfield, Sylvester, or Tom from Tom and Jerry?
David Bloomberg.
All right, let's see what you guys thought it was. All right, so now we got 1 for Felix the cat, 1 for Garfield, and 2 for Sylvester. Let's see what your correct answer was. It's... Oh, sorry, there's the wrong button. Felix the house cat. Yeah, Felix the cat is your correct answer. Yeah. So we got one more question coming your way.
Okay.
After we do this question, we will
raking
decide
it up.
our coolest cat amongst our players right now. Now, we've had a lot of tough questions. There's been a big split, so it can be anybody's game. Let's get to question number 10. This breed of cat with unique genetically mutated ears is known as a Scottish blank. I'm going to have 4 options up there for you, and I'm going to let Turbo get back to his seat. There we go. All right. This breed of cat with unique genetically mutated ears is known as a Scottish what? Is that Scottish stub, Scottish fold, Scottish bob, or Scottish clip? One more time, this breed of cat with unique genetically mutated ears is known as a Scottish blank. Is that stub, fold, bob, or clip? 10 more seconds.
Oh man, I wish I could afford one of those.
Are those expensive cats?
They're expensive, and if you don't get them like half bred, if you get them full
Right.
bred, they have all kinds of medical problems.
Yeah.
You gotta like roll the dice.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I you know what's funny? Now that I'm seeing it, I realized that one of my friend's cats was one of those, but like it was half bred, and I was like, oh yeah, I see that now.
When
All right,
you,
Joe.
like when you have one of those cats and you like squeeze it, does it just go freedom?
That's fantastic, Ricardo. That's probably my favorite joke ever here at the Trivia Tavern. All right, Joe. Let's see what you guys thought it was. We had 1 for Fold, 3 for Bob. Your correct answer was that's a Scottish fold. Yeah, fold is what you're looking for there. All right, y'all. Now, let's see what our standings are. We got 4 players. One of you is going to be the coolest cat. It's time to declare our top 3 and find out who our coolest cat is. In third place, it's Kenzo. Ken getting third place. And he actually joined us late. He'd actually done it much better if he would have gotten those first few questions, right, Ken? All right, in second, Labias Have Feelings too. 326 points and 564 points for Turbo. Turbo, you're the coolest cat in the studio, man. Way to
Thanks.
go. Yeah,
I
bud.
appreciate that.
Of course. So that's it. That's a round here at the Trivia Tavern. I want to thank you guys for joining us here in studio. And then I know we're going to have people filtering in throughout the night. So we're going to have our next round of trivia kick it off in just a little bit. We do always take a little break between our rounds. So we're going to get situated. But this next round, before I get my little break on, got to tell you what this round of trivia is about. We call this round Cinnamon is an Yeah, I wrote this and I shouldn't have put it down. Cinnamon is not an antonym for synonym. Yeah, this will be a round about synonyms and antonyms, the things that are the same, things that are opposite, all about words coming your way. We'll see if I can say that title when we get back in 7 minutes. No, it's a lot of fun. Like you guys should. Oh, thank you. I love trivia. Like we had this idea, and we usually like we were aware like there's a good chance like it might not be a good. So like sometimes we get like watching at home. It's fun. Yeah. All right, y'all. Still getting used to. I like this new boom mic a lot. I was using my old mic, but my arm was getting tired from holding it the whole game. So I hope you guys like it. It sounds great. Thank you for letting me use this equipment, guys. As we get started or get ready for our next round of trivia, now it feels like a great time to just chat more, with our guys here in the studio. Turbo, how you been doing, man? We took a week off. You were in New York, right? Last week?
Was.
Yeah.
Last week it was good. We had a show. It was successful.
Yeah. Very cool, man. Yeah. I went to Disneyland on last Tuesday, so we all, got a chance to get out, got a little R&R, come back with more trivia. So yeah, want to always shout out the guys here in the studio for just helping us get this show going. It's a lot of fun. I love hosting trivia. If you guys are just tuning in, or if you're just getting here, thank you. If you're just getting here to the Trivia Tavern, what's going to happen is we're going to kick off another round of trivia. This next round of trivia is going to be all about words, synonyms, and antonyms. Specifically, cinnamon is not an antonym for synonym. Nailed it. I got it that time. Thank you. Oh, that was such a good drop. Thank you so much, Turbo. So this next round, we're going to be talking about synonyms, antonyms, things that mean the same things that mean the opposite of each other. And whoever has the most points at the end of this round, well, you're going to win the title of the synonymtographer. That's right, the synonymtographer. That's your fun made up title for tonight's round of wordplay trivia. I guess anybody, like, I always like to ask during intermission break parts, like, anybody out there got a favorite something tied to it or how it relates? Do you have a favorite words? Just like, I'm just trying to think about something like that, like favorite synonym, antonym pairings. If you've got them, make sure you let us know in the chat, because that's a lot of fun too. All right, y'all, we're gonna kick off more trivia coming your way in 3 minutes. I'm gonna think about some favorite synonyms and antonyms. Ooh, Padres just got a 3-run homer.
America.
Baseball. So yeah, we're always paying attention a little bit too in the studio. If you're a San Diego or San Diegan playing with us and watching, or if you're a fan of the Padres, you know we're always talking about the Pod Squad. Just keeping track of the game, and you might have heard me a little bit on the mic there saying, oh yeah, Padres just got a 3-run. I don't know if it's a homer. I actually just saw the score go up because I got the little ticker on my phone. But Padres doing pretty well. Hopefully they keep holding on to that lead. See how it goes.
Go Padres.
Go Padres, as always. Hopefully they hold on to that lead. All right, y'all. We're getting ready for another round of trivia in a minute 20. Now, this next round of trivia, it's all about wordplay, synonyms and antonyms, things that mean the same thing, things that mean the opposite of each other. Now, the way you want to get those points is by getting your answers in as fast as possible. Faster answers mean more points. Ooh. I got it. Faster answers mean more points. The more points you get, the closer you'll be to being our trivia traveler for this evening. Also, at the end of the round, whoever has the most points, you're going to win our award for that round, our special title. For this round, the winner of this round is going to be the synonymtographer, because these rounds are all about synonyms and antonyms. All right, y'all. Next round of trivia kicking off in just 30 seconds. Don't forget, your answer is going to appear the fastest on those devices, so pay attention to your device. Get your answers in as fast as you can for the most points, but also be deliberate about your answers, because you don't want to get a fat finger situation. That's right, you don't want to accidentally hit the wrong answer. All right, y'all. Trivia kicking off in 10 seconds. Later, Katie.
The fingers you have used to dial are too fast.
All
Sorry, I was a
right.
little late.
No, it's okay. We're good. We're actually ready for our next question, our first question of this round. All right, y'all. So for this one, we're talking about synonyms. Which of the following words is a synonym or has the same meaning of large? Is it scant, compact, immense, or minuscule? Once again, which of the following words is a synonym or has the same meaning of large? Is it scant, compact, immense, or minuscule? 15 more seconds.
40% of all people know that.
All right, y'all. You got a few seconds left for this one. So yeah, that's our first one. Our first one about a synonym. Let's see the answers you guys went with. All right, 100% of the answers. 4 answers for immense. Your correct answer, yes, that is immense. That is huge. That is bigly, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, couldn't help myself. All right, y'all. We got your next question. It goes like this. Which of these words is a synonym of the word rigid? So we got another synonym question for you. Which one of these means rigid? Is it compliant, tolerant, yielding, or inflexible? Once again, which of these words is a synonym of the word rigid? Compliant, tolerant, yielding, or inflexible? All right, y'all.
Ruffles have rigid.
Yeah, Ruffles have rigids. That's a great one. Okay, Ruffles, top tier snacking chip, right? Like I'm a Ruffles guy. If you're anybody out there, Lay's people, okay, good. We can still be friends. You don't partake in potato chips. Almira says she's not. Oh, your weakness. Oh no, yeah. You put a bag of chips in front of me. It's like it's over. Like I can't be stopped. All right, y'all. Let's see what we went with for our answers. 100% of the answers. We got 5 answers in for inflexible. Your correct answer is inflexible. That's right. We're rigid on that answer. It's inflexible. Let's come in with question number 3. Which of these words is not a synonym for the word translucent? So for this one, we're looking for all of these words are going to be synonyms with translucent, except for one. Is it opaque, clear, diaphanous, or glassy? Once again, which of these words is not a synonym for the word translucent? Is it opaque, clear, diaphanous, or glassy? All right, a little bit of time left.
I believe they call them diaphanous Americans now.
I think that's not a synonym for what you think is a synonym for. All right, y'all. Let's see what you guys went with. All right, now we got. See, look. The players are starting to trickle in. Like it's 7:30. I think things probably just wrapped up, and like now we have 7 players. So we're starting to get more answers. So even split this time. 3 answers each for opaque and diaphanous. Your correct answer. It's not translucent. If it's, oh sorry, wrong button. Opaque. Yes, opaque was your correct answer. Those are actually antonyms. So let's get an antonym question in, I believe. Now, for this one, I'm actually going to give you 3 antonyms and 1 synonym for this word. I want you to try and tell me which one of these following words is not an antonym for ambiguous. So which one of these is not an antonym for ambiguous? Now, answers available for you are determined, explicit, vague, or certain. Once again, which of the following words is not an antonym for ambiguous? Determined, explicit, vague, or certain. So yeah, there's some wordplay going on. Almira's catching on in real time of like, it's not an antonym for, right? Yeah. No, see, like that. You see where my head's at, where I'm like, oh yeah, cool. You start with the easy ones, and then thank you. Yeah, no, we're having fun with it. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, Darren's also letting us know that he is also addicted to chips. Darren joining us in the chat. Thank you. Darren, let me know what your favorite type of chip is. I want to know. Like any flavor. Now I'm curious because I'm
Dorito
snacking.
For me, my man.
Doritos are rad. Well, that you can just classic Dorito is like the one I think of. I bought a bag of those earlier today. Cool Ranch. Oh, no, that's Dorito too. Yeah, Almira says Cool Ranch. All right, let's see.
I mean, it could be like horse hoof. Doritos are like delicious.
What?
It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter
right.
whatever they put on.
Whatever they put on it. Yeah. We'll get into that in a sec. Which of the following words is not an antonym for ambiguous? I guess we're not being vague. Vague was your correct answer with all those specific chip flavors. We were not being vague. I brought it around. All right, y'all. We're gonna do one more question and then we'll get into our mid-round breakdown. Now, which of these words could be used as an antonym to the word discord? An antonym to the word discord. And I'm using a guitar there because he's playing discord. All right, answers available are clamor, cacophony, tumult, and harmony. Once again, which of these words could be used as an antonym to the word discord?
All also names of the Jackson brothers.
I don't think that's true. Remember, now I'm the trivia one. When Ricardo's talking, take all of that with a trivia grain of salt. But I do like that. Harmony Jackson, Timolt Jackson. You know what? Never mind. We're running with it. All right, answers in. Let's see what you guys put down. All right, for this one, we had 1 for Timolt, 4 for Harmony. Your correct answer was Harmony. Yes, Discord means kind of chaos or cluster, Timolt, cacophony, all of those meaning like big, loud, crashy things. And then Harmony being the antonym. All right, y'all. Now, before we get to that mid-round breakdown, Darren does have an answer for us. Doritos, but if you put any bags of chips in front of me, he'll eat it. So similar to you, Ricardo. He's like, if it's in front of me, I'm eating those chips. All right, so let's see what we've got for our mid-round standings. All right, in first place, there they are. We've got the Media Killers. In second place, it's J-Dog. Jason in second so far with 397 points. And only 8 points behind. That's actually a very close gap behind Media Killers.
First time ever in first.
I was going to say, this, yeah, you're the first time in first through, and also with a really high score, right? 405. Now,
I want to thank the Lord and Allah.
Do you want to thank Almira? Because Almira is also, on your team. Media Killers tonight isn't just Ricardo. It's Ricardo and Almira. So
that's right.
Right? Two brains working together.
Anyone else you believe either? Whatever.
Well, we'll see. We got Melody. That's Cassandra's sister. Melody, thank you for joining us. We got Jenny in the house, 159, and Darren Sir Burbane Rain in the house with 128. Now, that's just 5 questions. We still got 5 more to go, and then we got 3 more rounds of trivia after that. So all kinds of trivia coming your way. Now, I'm going to answer one of those. If you guys haven't tried them yet, all dressed ruffles. I think, and Darren's going to know about this because he knows that I love Canada. All dressed ruffles are some god tier chips. They're like a Canadian, like ketchup-y ruffles, and they're amazing. All right, y'all. Let's get back into those questions. Question number 6 for you. Which of the following words has the opposite meaning of pragmatic? Answers available to you are impractical, efficient, realistic, or fortuitous. Once again, which of the following words has the opposite meaning of pragmatic, impractical, efficient, realistic, or fortuitous? You got 15 seconds left. Ricardo, would you describe yourself as a pragmatic person?
At times, yeah.
At times,
for certain themes.
For certain things, yeah. I try to be a bit pragmatic. Let's see if we know what that word means together. Now, answers. We had 3 for impractical, 1 for efficient, and 1 for realistic. Now, we were looking for the opposite of pragmatic. Someone who's pragmatic is they kind of think things through. They need to test everything, like just see things as they kind of come and realize them, not trying to get too bogged down in the other things. So the opposite of that would be impractical. Impractical was our correct answer for that question. All right, y'all. Next question for you. Question 7. Oh, the video did not load there, but it's okay, because we just have to ask you this. Which of these words is an antonym for belligerent? All right, which one of these is an antonym opposite of belligerent? Belligerent, is it combative, aggressive, hostile, or agreeable? One more time. Which of these words is an antonym for belligerent? Combative, aggressive, hostile, or agreeable? All right, y'all. We're just getting acquainted with Bob Hope over here. All right, y'all. Now your next answers, or like the answers that you guys went with, we've got 1 for aggressive, 4 for agreeable. Your correct answer is agreeable. Yes, agreeable was your correct answer there. Someone who's belligerent is somebody who's like stubborn and combative. All those were synonyms for belligerent, except for agreeable. All right, 3 more questions to go. After that, we're going to declare our synonymtographer. Nailed it. Which of these words has the same meaning as the word sinister? Now, which one of these means the same as sinister? Is it auspicious, benevolent, acceptable, or ominous? Once again, which of these words has the same meaning as the word sinister? Auspicious, benevolent, acceptable, or ominous?
R. Kelly.
I mean, facts, very sinister individual in the media landscape, right? Like that's a synonym. That's definitely a synonym for the word sinister.
I mean, if the man made waffles, I'd buy R. Kelly blueberry waffles.
I do not want to endorse anything Ricardo's saying. We're moving on to those answers. Let's see what you guys went with. We had 1 for auspicious, 4 for ominous. Your correct answer was ominous. Ominous is your correct answer. All right, y'all. You got question number 9 coming your way. If someone is being candid, it could also be said that they are being blank. So fill in the blank with one of these words. Is it biased, obsquatulate, blunt, or tactful? So if someone is being candid, it could also be said that they are being biased, obsquatulate, blunt, or tactful. All right, y'all. You got 15 seconds.
I'm gonna go with that long one.
Long answer usually, like if you use the SAT, was like the one you don't recognize. The long one might usually be the right answer. That's always a strategy. Let's see what you guys went with. All right, so we did have 2 for obsquatulate, and we had 3 for blunt. If you're being candid, you're trying to like just tell it as it is, you'd be maybe a little blunt. Yes, blunt was your correct answer, and a little blunt is also something that I also really enjoy. All right, question number 10. Moving on to your last question for this round. After we get into this question, find out your answers, we're going to declare our top 3 and our synonymtographer for our second game of trivia. Now, for your question. Which of these words has the same meaning as the word spurious? It's not related to the spurs on that boot, but again, we like puns. So once again, which of these words has the same meaning as the word spurious? Is it odorous, ornate, false, or prickly? One more time. Which of these words has the same meaning as the word spurious? Is it odorous, ornate, false, or prickly? All right, you tell me. You've got a few seconds left.
I don't know.
All right, just 3 more seconds to get those answers in, and your time is up. Now, let's go over those answers. All right, now for this one, we had 2 for ornate and 3 for prickly. The one that means the same as spurious is actually false. Yeah, spurious is, a false claim. So if somebody's making spurious claims, they're making false claims. So no one got points from that one. Yeah, that was a hard question. Hey, it's okay. The cool thing is now you all know a cool new vocab word. The next time you hear somebody telling lies, you'll be like, hey, those are spurious, fella. All right, let's get into those answers. Let's see our standings.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to find out who our top 3 are. And our first place winner will be the synonymtographer. All right, now in third place, we have Turbo winning last round and stacking up points. Yeah, good shot at Trivia Traveler. In second, we got J-Dog. Way to go, Jason. 653 points, also stacking up those points. And in first place, Media Killers. Yeah. Ricardo, is that your first round that you've taken?
First win ever.
Yeah. Ricardo's.
Way to go, brother, man, brother.
What's that? Oh, Bob Hope helped them out in that round. Very good, very good.
Bob Hope.
Yep.
Help. I want to thank Bob Hope.
Yeah, we're all very thankful for Bob Hope over here. These are claims we can endorse. All right, we are getting ready for more trivia in a second, but let's keep talking about those points. We got J-Dog in second, Turbo in third, Jenny getting 389, Melody 272, and Suburban Rain 244. So way to go, y'all. Way to get those points. We got more trivia coming your way, and we're going to kick off our next round of trivia. And this next round of trivia, well, I like to call it I'm totally underwater on this round of trivia. This next round of trivia is going to be about all things under the sea. We're going to have all kinds of things. Maybe involving,
Under the sea.
Yeah, maybe involving some fiction. Maybe involving...
Down where it's wetter.
yeah, maybe... I don't know if that song's going to come up. We'll find out. But we're going to have all kinds of interesting trivia about oceans, real and fake, or underwater, real and fake, I should say. and that's going to be kicking off in another 7 minutes. So now's a great time to get a drink, get yourself a snack. If you'd like to do that, go to the restroom. Also, if you haven't already, make sure that you do like, subscribe, follow if you're not already. Do especially the big one too is if you're already following.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
It's
That's
a big
huge.
one.
That's a huge one. Also, to liking the video, like making that's really also helps out a little bit. Just because I know we got a lot of people who check in every time, but just getting that little like does help other people find the show on YouTube as well. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I always love it that you guys are here. I'm so stoked to be playing trivia with you, and we're gonna have more trivia coming your way in 6 minutes. And this one's all gonna be about stuff underwater.
Do copyright free, singing along.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We are just about back with more Trivia Tavern coming your way in 3 minutes. And now, if you're joining us, if you're watching at home, shout us out or say hey in the chat. Love to know who's out there watching and how you're enjoying it. But yeah, we see who's playing. We see the mid-round breakdown, see who's getting those answers in. Now, I think everybody here knows how we do it, but if you haven't already, do be sure to scan that QR code because that's how you get into the game to play. Then you're going to see those answers pop up. This round, we're going to have a couple of different types of answers along the way, so I'll make sure we go over them as we get there. But once again, you're going to be getting some multiple choice questions, and the faster you get those answers in, the more points you get. This next round of trivia is totally dedicated to things that you find underwater, things in the ocean. There's going to be some things that maybe you don't want to see in the ocean that I'm going to bring up because I'm a firm believer of no thank you the ocean. If you're not familiar, you got to look it up on YouTube. Just no thank you the ocean. It's a great bit about how there's a lot of scary stuff down there. Yeah, see. So Amira and like everybody's already started like, oh, we're gonna, not all of it, but there's definitely some stuff at the bottom of the sea that freaks me out. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of trivia all about things underwater. Also some other just random funny stuff. So that's coming your way. The faster you get those answers in, the more points you get. At the end of the round, whoever has the most points gets one of our fun titles. For this round, whoever has the most points at the end of the round will be the cuddliest cuttlefish. That's right, the cuddliest cuttlefish for our round about things under the water. All right, now, Ricardo, general stance about the ocean. Do you have one? I'm for it, personally.
I think it's kind of wet.
It's kind of wet. It's kind of wet, kind of wild. A lot of crazy stuff down there.
No, I think it's crazy that, like, if you do the thing where, like, we have explored so little of the ocean or
That's
whatever.
a
that
big
it's, like,
part of why I have a
kinda
lot
weird.
of fears about the ocean. Yeah.
A lot of shit could be going on there and nobody knows about it.
Yeah. No, there is so much down there that's super scary. So like I said, no thank you, the ocean. I found out recently a really fun fact about something ocean related. James Cameron's Titanic, right? Do you know the reason why he decided he wanted to make that movie? It's because he would get the chance to explore
just
the
wanted to go down
Titanic.
there.
He just wanted to go down there.
No way.
Yeah, man. Like it was like basically they're like, hey, we're gonna make this Titanic movie. We want you to make it. And he's like, well, only if I can go down there and like discover it, because I'm gonna make it like as realistic as possible. And he's like,
You got
all
somebody
right.
else to pay for it. Yeah.
Well, because also the yeah. So the I got the 2 cassette tape. I remember that 2 cassette tape. I worked at Hollywood Video for 5 years, and I remember that video was like that VHS was still rented out in the DVD era. But yeah, also so additionally, James Cameron holds the Guinness World Record. He's the person who's gone to the deepest part of the ocean because of the freaking Avatar movies. Because he is just so fascinated. He's like, if you guys give me a lot of
And
money,
let's not even talk about the abyss.
right? Like, oh, when he almost kills somebody by, it's crazy.
The whole crew.
Yeah. James Cameron, very wild, likes the ocean. All right, y'all, let's get into it. We got 10 questions about the ocean coming your way. Here comes our first question. Native to the Arctic, this species of toothed whale is known as a name that whale. Is it Beiji, beaked whale, narwhal, or vaquita? Once again, native to the Arctic, the species of toothed whale that is shown here is known as a baji. Is it a beaked whale? Is it a narwhal? Or is it a vaquita? 13 seconds left. Oh, like 4 months maybe? Oh, yeah. All right, y'all, let's get into those answers, see what you guys got. Answers, we had 100% of our answers for the narwhal. Your correct answer is...
Bacons at midnight.
Narwhal is the correct answer. All right, y'all. Now, into question 2 we go. Now, which of these sea-dwelling characters lives in the underwater city of Bikini Bottom? Is it Ariel, Aquaman, Nemo, or SpongeBob SquarePants? Once again, which of these sea-dwelling characters lives in the underwater city Bikini Bottom? Is it Ariel, Aquaman, Nemo, or SpongeBob SquarePants? You've got 15 seconds left. But did like the online trivia shows that were during COVID? It was like the prize live one, right?
40% of all people know that.
All right, we're talking about some retro trivia games in the studio. All right, let's see the answers that you guys went with. We had 100% of our answers for SpongeBob SquarePants. That's because he lives in a pineapple under the sea in Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob, your correct answer there. All right, let's get into it. Our next question. According to a 1969 Beatles song, Ringo Starr would like to be under the sea in what creature's garden in the shade? Is it lobster, octopus, squid, or walrus? Once again, according to a 1969 nice Beatles song, Ringo Starr would like to be under the sea in what creature's garden in the shade? All right, y'all, get those answers in. Why'd you say damn it? Oh.
I like the little video to get
It's a trap.
Oh, the little player. Yeah, it's red.
Every time that it's related to the question.
Let's see our answers that you guys went with for this one. Now we got a bigger split this time. We got 1 for lobster, 2 for octopus, and 2 for walrus. Now they did use the walrus in
Right,
the,
cuckoo chip.
yeah, right. I am the Eggman. I am the walrus.
I am the
but
walrus.
not in the song we were looking for. It's in an octopus's
The
garden.
octopus's garden by-
In the shade. Yeah. Hey. All right, y'all. Yeah. All right. Now we got our next question for you. Question number 4. This memorial in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, commemorates the sinking of the USS Blank on December 7th of 1941. So what's the name of that battleship? Is it Arizona, Constitution, Midway, or Missouri? Once again, this memorial in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii commemorates the sinking of the USS Blank on December 7th, 1941. Is it Arizona, Constitution, Midway, or Missouri? All right, y'all. Got a few seconds. All right, answers in. Let's see what you got. We had 3 for Arizona, 1 for Midway, and your correct answer was the USS Arizona. Yes, Arizona. A lot of the battleships named after states, and that is one of them. All right. Our last question before our mid-round breakdown. For this one, we are looking for a part of an acronym. Now, what does the A stand for in the acronym SCUBA? Answers available to you are ability, airway, apparatus, or aquatic. Once again, what does the A stand for in the acronym SCUBA? Is it ability, airway, apparatus, or aquatic? All right, y'all, you got a few seconds left. All right, y'all. Now, let's see the answers you guys came up with. All right, we had 2 for airway, 4 for apparatus, and 1 for aquatic. All right, you had a good split that time. SCUBA is an acronym meaning that it makes a word out of all those letters that it stands for. And SCUBA stands for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Apparatus was our correct answer that time. All right, way to go if you put down apparatus. Now let's see our mid-round breakdown. See how we are halfway through our round. And in first place, we got Turbo bringing it back to first place. Yeah, we got the return of Thunder Cougar
surprising.
Falconbird. I always love saying that name.
Thunder Cougar Falconbird.
Thunder Cougar Falconbird. J-Dog in third place. J-Dog stacking up some points. Media Killers jumping in there in fourth with 292. Lisa R. Yeah, Lisa R. Thank you for joining us, Lisa. Thank you for playing. And Jenny rounding it out. And then Suburban Rain. I don't know if Darren was able to join us for this round, but if he does, cool. Deal. And if not, oh well. But yeah, so let's get into more questions about underwater trivia. We have 5 more questions coming your way. Now that we're going to get into some of those more interesting animal trivia bits coming up soon. Question 6. First things first, I want you to arrange these films in chronological order from oldest to newest, right? And don't forget, you do have to submit once you get your order in. So you're going to give me the oldest movie first and then our newest movie last in that order that you think it is. Your movies to arrange are The Meg, Waterworld, The Abyss, and The Deep. Once again, arrange these cinematic deep-sea adventures in chronological order. The Meg, Waterworld, The Abyss, and The Deep. Turbo called it. He brought up The Abyss before we got started. Yeah.
Yes, The Abyss.
So place that in the
Academy Award winning. The
Academy
Abyss.
Award winning. So was it Sam Neill? Is he in that one?
Ed Harris.
Ed Harris. That's right. Ed Harris is the one that
and
he put him in that like breathable
Mary
water
Elizabeth
suit.
Mastrantonio.
Well, James Cameron put Ed Harris in that like that breathable water suit.
Yeah.
Right, but the
And
rat
still
scene,
almost-
is actually the stuff.
Right. And so he
And-
almost actually drowns on it. Like it's
But he
crazy.
didn't actually use the stuff. But the rat, the scene with the rat breathing the liquid is actually real.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, y'all. Let's get into those answers. Let's see what the let's see what the order you thought it was. Now, this is our top voted order: the Deep, the Abyss, Waterworld, the Meg. Your correct answer is the Deep, the Abyss, Waterworld, and the Meg. Yeah, the Deep, the oldest one there, then the Abyss, Waterworld, and the Meg, a somewhat semi-recent movie. All right, let's continue. Question number 7. What submarine travels a great distance underwater in the classic science fiction novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? So what is the name of that vessel? Is it the Barracuda, the Calypso, the Nautilus, or the Neptune? Once again, what submarine travels a great distance underwater in the classic science fiction novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? Barracuda, Calypso, Nautilus, or Neptune? All right, your answers are in. Let's see what you guys thought it was. All right, we had 1 each for Calypso and Neptune, and 4 answers for the Nautilus. Your correct answer is the Nautilus. Yes, the Nautilus. And then I always like to point out whenever this novel comes up, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, it's not a reference to how far down they go. It's that they go 20,000 leagues around the world under the sea. Just a little clarification for you. All right, y'all. Question number 8. Now, which of these fish species is not classified as bioluminescent? Now, you're going to get 4 fish species to choose from. Which one of these is not bioluminescent? Is it anglerfish, batfish, lanternfish, or viperfish? So once again, which of these fish species is not classified as bioluminescent, meaning that they kind of glow in the dark? Is it an anglerfish, batfish, lanternfish, or viperfish? All right, answers in. Let's see what you guys thought it was. All right, now we got a bigger split this time. We got 1 for each anglerfish, lanternfish, and viperfish, with 3 answers for batfish. Your correct answer was batfish. Yes, batfish is not bioluminescent. Now, when we were talking about those ones that are freaky and scary, the anglerfish is one of the all-time most disturbing creatures out there. Yeah, the deep down.
Wasn't that in Little Nemo?
Little Nemo. It's the big scary thing that they get attracted to the little light hanging from its antennae. Yeah, that's all-time classic. No, thank you, the ocean. All right, let's get into question number 9. Here we go. Now this one, I'm going to show you 4 pictures of some messed up fish. I want you to tell me which one of these is the lamprey. Which of these aquatic toothsome terrors is a lamprey? Your answer's available. Yeah, I told you we're going to have these nightmare creatures on the screen. Which of these aquatic toothsome terrors is a lamprey? You got 4 pictures to choose from. All of these, no thank you, the ocean. No thank you. No thank you 1. No thank you 2. No thank you 3. And no thank you 4. All of those are terrifying monster creatures. Wait, more time? Batfish crazy. Oh, yeah. Batfish crazy. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Okay, cool. Now, let's see what you guys thought it was. Let's see those answers you went with. All right. We had 3 for that second monstrosity and 2 for the last. Your correct answer was that second one. Yeah, the one that we got 60% of the answers for. I think a lot of people didn't submit answers because they just didn't want to look at that. All right. Question number 10. Now, this one is just about the deepest part of the ocean. Located in the southern end of the Mariana Trench, the deepest point in the Earth's seabed is known as blank deep. Now, it's the deepest part of the Mariana Trench. Once again, located in the southern end of the Mariana Trench, the deepest point in the Earth's seabed is known as blank deep. Is that Challenger Deep, Limiting Deep, Litke Deep, or Pressure Deep? Once again, located in the southern end of the Mariana Trench, the deepest point in the Earth's seabed is known as, is that Challenger Deep, Limiting Deep, Litke Deep, or Pressure Deep? You got 13 seconds left.
James Cameron has also been there. Twice. in his own built solo ship.
They could have really, used his consultation with that whole Titan thing.
They did, and he knew immediately.
Oh, yeah. No, I know he did. That's crazy. Also, that's 11 kilometers deep. That is crazy freaking deep. Don't want to know what lives down there. All right, answers in. Let's see what you guys went with. We had 5 answers for Challenger Deep and 1 for Pressure Deep. Your correct answer this time is Challenger Deep. Yes, Challenger Deep is the name of this point. All right, y'all. Those were your 10 questions, and let's go over our top 3 and find out who our our fun name was for this one. Let me pull it up again. Oh, that's right. Our cuddliest cuttlefish. Cuddliest cuttlefish. That's what's on the line. We're going to find out our top 3 and cuddliest cuttlefish, and then we're going to see our standings for our first 3 games and see who's closest to Trivia Traveler. And in third place is J-Dog. J-Dog getting a lot of points in this game. Yeah, stacking up those points in third. In second, we got Turbo
Nice.
with 720 points. Yeah, Turbo continuing to get lots of points in this game. And Thunder Cougar Falconbird. Way to go, Thunder Cougar Falconbird. In first place with 769 points. You are the cuddliest cuttlefish, my friend. You know your stuff. Way to go when it comes to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. If
Now-
I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
There we go. In fourth place with 399 points, we had Media Killers. In fifth, we had Jenny, 139. Darren getting in there, and Lisa R getting some points too. Now that was a challenging round for some, so we're gonna have 2 more rounds of trivia. But before we get there, let's see our standings through 3 rounds. See how you guys are doing. This next round is gonna be a little bit of a curveball too. Now, in third place so far, we got Media Killers
And
with
he was worried he
1,000.
wasn't being competitive.
143. Yeah, no, he's doing really great. J-Dog in second place. Way to go, J-Dog. 1,273 points. And in first place so far, Turbo. This is
Thank
your
you
best
guys.
night so far, right?
You know, it's good. It's a good night. You know, not a lot of competition. I want to thank Jesus. You know, I want to keep going. We've got a strong first half. We'll really run the plays, doing things right.
Yeah.
Crossing T's, dotting I's.
Good Lord.
You know, Danny, I just want to say, really appreciate you coming out here every Tuesday, except for the first Tuesday will be dark.
Yeah.
But anyway, Danny, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
The first half couldn't be the same without you, and I'm sure, and I'm looking forward to the second half. And what you have.
You got to
in
keep it
store
up.
for us.
If you want to be a trivia traveler, you got to
That's right,
keep it
Trivia
up.
Traveler,
That's what's on
Tavern
the line.
Traveler.
Yeah. So let's see who gets there when we get to our next 2 rounds. Now, here's the thing. This next round, we're playing a little curveball game because we're playing a game within a game. All right. I call this next round Being Second Fiddle Ain't So Bad. Now, this whole round is going to be all about things where it's the second person or second thing to do something, right? We're not talking about the first, we're talking about second, because being second ain't so bad. Now, whoever actually ends up in second place is going to be the person who gets our fun title this time. Yeah, I'm putting a little bit of a spin on it because maybe...
Can you juice the guy who gets in second, like for the overall? That would be cool.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, there's an element of, like, you can just want to keep getting your points if you want to keep getting the overall points for Trivia Traveler. But if maybe you don't want to try to be a Trivia Traveler at this point in the game, you just want to get one of those awards, maybe you want to gun for second place. Maybe you delay some of your answers so that way you don't get all the points.
Yeah, very
Play-
sinister.
What
is the antonym? What is the synonym for sinister that we used earlier?
Well, the synonym was ominous.
Ominous.
Ominous,
Very
yeah.
ominous, Danny.
Yeah. So we're having fun with it. I'm just curious to see how you guys end up playing this one. So a whole round dedicated to second places. Now we're going to kick off that round in 7 minutes. I'll tell you more about some of the stuff we'll be doing in this round. Kicking off that countdown right now.
Fun will now commence.
Oh, yeah. Whiplash, yeah, they have a bunch of games. All right, y'all. Still getting a little used to it. I love this new boom mic though, like that we're using the boom mic for this. So thank you guys for letting me use it. It's makes so I can use my hands a little bit more, right? I don't know what to do with my hands.
You're
sometimes.
welcome, Danny.
Thank you. Thank you, Ricardo. Yeah, it makes legit. I do think it's a better flow for the show. I'm not thinking about holding the mic and can just riff with you guys. So yeah, we got more trivia coming your way in 3 minutes. This next round of trivia, it's all about being second to do a lot of achievements, second to do certain specific events. We'll go through the list. But yeah, we're also playing a game within a game, because if you really want to win this one, you want to be our second banana, you actually have to come in second place. Whoever wins will just be first loser. Yeah, we're having a game within a game, so whoever gets second place this round gets to be second banana.
You got to be the Sprite to the Coke or the Pepsi to the Coke.
Pepsi to the Coke is a great one. The Sierra Mist to the Sprite is a good one. The Tombstone to Wyatt Earp, because that movie was not fun. What are some other good, like, ooh, that's a really good, because like, remember how there was this thing in like the 90s where there'd be like two movies that come out with the same plot like the same year, like Deep Impact and Armageddon, right? It's like there'd always be like the one.
Was like a B
Volcano,
movie?
Dante's Peak.
Volcano, Dante's Peak. Yeah, you still get it every once in a while, and like that's always a really interesting thing, because like one ends up being like, yeah, that was the good one, and like yeah, because the one that I always thought of. The one I always thought of growing up was Tombstone Wyatt Earp, right? Because like Wyatt Earp was supposed to be like the big budget one, and like no one liked it. Like nobody talks about that movie anymore unless they're talking about bad movies. And then Tombstone, which was kind of like the lower budget, but they got Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, and it's just like, oh cool, this is the coolest movie ever.
Yo, not shout out to Kevin Costner's new movie.
Oh,
So bad. I fell asleep.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
on Paramount.
Horizon something, yeah.
It just came out. It's like on Paramount. It's like a western.
The worst was not
Oh, The Room, the Tommy Wiseau movie. No, that's a different category. That's a whole category we call Terabad, right? Where it's like so bad that you just enjoy it for how awful it is.
Oh, I thought this was
Yeah.
bad movies with.
So The Room, right? Was it? Well, because that dude. Oh man, that dude is such an interesting character. Yeah.
Bad movies with Tara Reid.
Oh, well, that's why
Sharknado.
it became a whole thing. She's in Sharknado, and like that's a
Yeah,
whole.
and that's like, dude, that's totally revived her career.
Yeah, in like the weirdest way.
But, I mean, she probably makes bank now. 'Cause
Yeah,
She
yeah.
probably is like executive producer on all those Sharknadoes.
Oh yeah, and it's like in
Iron
perpetuity you get
Ziering,
money
too.
from Sharknado, which is a wild thing. But yeah, no, like that dude Tommy Wiseau from The Room, he like wanted to make like this movie that was like such an encapsulation of what he thought like American life might be. So there's like a scene where they're just throwing like a baseball, and like in making the film he just starts crying, and it's like, Tommy, what's going on? And it's just like, it's the American dream, and it's like, it's such a weird dude. And so yeah, watch that movie if you want to watch a Terabad movie. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a whole thing. Yeah, The Room, check it out, and then, yeah. Anyways, we got a whole new round of trivia coming your way. This whole round of trivia is about being second place. Now, remember, the faster you answer, the more points you get, and our game within the game is if you want to be second banana, you want to be second place then, so maybe you don't want to answer as fast. Maybe that's your strategy, or maybe you just want to stack up those points
Scottie Pippen.
and add them to your Trivia Travelers total. Do it how you guys want to do it. Here comes your first question of this round. Now, first published in 1998, what is the subtitle of the second Harry Potter book? Yeah, what's the second Harry Potter book? Is it Chamber of Secrets, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, or The Prisoner of Azkaban? Once again, published in 1998, what is the subtitle of the second Harry Potter book? The Chamber of Secrets, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, or Prisoner of Azkaban? You got 10 more seconds. All right, yeah, this is a little bit more challenging for some of us. It's okay. All right, now let's see our answers that people went with. We had 5 for Chamber of Secrets, 1 for Prisoner of Azkaban. Your correct answer is the Chamber of Secrets. Yes, the Chamber of Secrets is that second one. Yeah, Goblet of Fire is 4, Order of the Phoenix is 5, and Prisoner of Azkaban is 3 in that series. All right, question.
Where does Die Harder? Which one is that?
Harry Potter Die Harder, I believe. I think the full name is Live Free or Die Harder. Harry
That's
Potter.
Excellent.
XL.
Pretty good.
Thank you. All right, question number 2.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. Here we go. Here's a question about Disney. Following 1937's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, what is Disney's second animated feature film release? Answers available for you are Bambi, Dumbo, Fantasia, and Pinocchio. Yeah, this is a little bit harder one. Following 1937's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, what is Disney's second animated feature film release? Bambi, Dumbo, Fantasia, or Pinocchio? A lot of these are from the overtly terrifying phase of Disney. Yeah, I mean, one of these was definitely a movie that scarred me. All right, now for this one, we had 2 answers each for Bambi, Dumbo, and Fantasia. Your correct answer is... it's actually Pinocchio. Pinocchio is the second Disney film. It's a little lesser known that it's the second one. And of the 3, messed me up the most. At the end when the kids all turn into donkeys. What's that all about? It's crazy, right? All right. Yeah, that one's wild. All right.
Biological warfare.
Personally, I think we got hosed on that call.
It's okay. Nobody knew it. Now you guys know. Snow White and Seven Dwarfs was first. Pinocchio was 2. All right, for your next question. Which of these NFL teams won Super Bowl II in January of 1968? All right. Answers available to you are the Baltimore Colts, the Green Bay Packers, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the New York Jets. Once again, which of these NFL teams won Super Bowl II in January of 1968?
40% of all people know
Yes.
that.
Was it the Colts, the Packers, the Chiefs, or the Jets?
I mean, we're still on the gold standard.
Right. So Almira's talking through it. She's like, I know the Chiefs are doing well recently. I know the Chiefs have sucked for a while. Were they ever good? It's just a fantastic stream of consciousness. We've got our answers that you guys went with. Let's see. No, I love it. This is amazing entertainment. All right. So for this one, we had 50% of our answers for the Green Bay Packers, 1 for the Chiefs, and 2 for the Jets. Your correct answer was the Green Bay Packers. Yes, the Packers.
Darn it.
The Chiefs, I believe, won because the Packers won the first 2. The Jets win the 3rd Super Bowl, and then I believe the Chiefs win, and then they don't win again for a really long time, which was when they started recently winning with Patrick Mahomes. So yeah, that's a little bit of the Super Bowl history for you. But the second was also the first, I believe, with the Packers. All right, y'all. Let's get into question number 4. Who was the second vice president of the United States from 1797 to 1801? So who is the second vice president of the United States? You can say the second banana to the second president. All right, let's see our answers. Aaron Burr, George Clinton, Thomas Jefferson, or Thomas Pinckney. I almost said that incorrectly. Once again, who was the second vice president of the United States from 1797 to 1801? Aaron Burr, George Clinton, Thomas Jefferson, or Thomas Pinckney? All right, 10 more seconds.
Walter Mondale.
Bob Hope. All right, y'all. Let's see our answers that we got. All right, we got another even split. We got 2 for Aaron Burr, 2 for Thomas Jefferson, 2 for Thomas Pinckney. I want to point out that guy that got no votes, George Clinton. That's the guy from Parliament to me.
He's all-star, yeah.
Yeah, like it's the dude from Parliament. Yeah. Parliament's the reason why I became a DJ in a very weird roundabout way. All right, y'all. Let's see those answers. That's correct. Your correct answer was Thomas Jefferson. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson. And then he ends up winning the next presidency. And at the time, the way the vice president was decided was whoever got the second most votes was the vice president. And so Aaron Burr was going to be the vice president. But once Jefferson became president, he changed that rule because he hated Aaron Burr. So yeah, Hamilton, you learn stuff. Let's get into our 5th question. Then we'll have our mid-round breakdown. answers for this one, or question for this one. Who was the second winner of reality singing competition American Idol? Was that Carrie Underwood, Clay Aiken, Ruben Studdard, or Kelly Clarkson? Once again, who was the second winner of the reality singing competition American Idol? Carrie Underwood, Clay Aiken, Ruben Studdard, or Kelly Clarkson?
R. Kelly.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's a trap.
All right, answers in. Let's see what you guys went with. All right, we had 1 for Clay Aiken, we had 1 for Ruben Studdard, and we had 4 for Kelly Clarkson. Now, your correct answer is Ruben Studdard.
Yeah, wasn't Kelly
Shocker.
Clarkson the first one?
Kelly Clarkson won the first one.
Yeah.
Clay Aiken and Ruben Studdard were the final two
Right, the final
in that
two
second season.
Yeah.
And
Clay
I think,
Aiken became the superstar.
and I think that it was a big controversy, or not a controversy, but it was very like, oh wow, it was kind of a shocker that Ruben won. And then Carrie Underwood, I believe, is the winner of season 3 or 4. I can't remember. No, Fantasia's 3. Carrie is 4. I can't believe I remember the first 4 there. All right, very cool.
Nice work.
Yeah. Now let's see our mid-round breakdown, see where you guys stand through our first 5 questions for this round. All right, in first place we got Suburban Rain, Darren making his way to the top of the
Rockin' and
chart here.
rollin'.
Yeah, way to go, Darren. 276, Turbo right behind with 268 points. J-Dog, 87 points. Thunder Cougar, Falconbird, Media Killers, and Jenny rounding us out. Now, these are some maybe more challenging questions. They're going to have the second people to do stuff, but you never know. The round can turn around pretty fast. So I do think this is a little bit more of a challenging round. But also, maybe you guys are just waiting to now shoot your shot and get a bunch of points to get second place.
You only got one shot, one opportunity.
Right, because you want to make sure you're trying to get second place to be that second banana. All right, y'all, let's get into question number 6. Now, which of these intrepid explorers is most often credited as the second person to circumnavigate the globe? So who circumnavigated the globe second? Was it Amigo Vespucci, Ferdinand Magellan, Francis Drake, or James Cook? Once again, which of these intrepid explorers is most often credited as the second person to circumnavigate the globe? Amigo Vespucci, Ferdinand Magellan, Francis Drake, and James Cook. All right, tell me who was the second to navigate the globe.
I don't know.
This is definitely a more challenging question. Ricardo, it feels like you're working up to saying something.
Bruce Jenner.
No, I don't think that's the correct answer. Let's see. All right, we got 5 for Ferdinand Magellan. We got 1 for Francis Drake. Your correct answer was Sir Francis Drake.
What?
For Francis Drake was the second to do it.
Personally, I think we got hosed
I
on
believe
that call.
I can't remember who it's first between Ferdinand Magellan or Marco Polo.
Yeah, I'm the only one that answered that.
Yeah, oh, way to go, Media Killers. So there you go. Maybe you're scooping up those points and moving your way up the boards to try to get second banana. All right, question number 7. What is the first name of the middle Brady brother on the classic family sitcom The Brady Bunch? Is it Mike, Greg, Peter, or Bobby? So tell me which one of those Bradys was the middle brother on the series. Once again, what is the first name of the middle Brady brother on the classic family sitcom, The Brady Bunch? Is it Mike, Greg, Peter, or Bobby? You've got 10 seconds left.
Pretty good.
It was Muhammad.
Muhammad Brady? I don't remember that character on the show.
I think you're
Misremembering?
reappropriating history. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's see our answers, the ones that you guys went with. All right, we had 1 for Greg. We had 5 for Peter. Your correct answer is, yep, that's Peter Brady. Peter Brady, the middle Brady brother. All right, y'all. It was Greg was the oldest, Peter was the middle, Bobby was the youngest, and Mike was the dad, right? Mike Brady is, I believe, the father of the Brady household.
Greg Brady, the dad?
Peter in the middle.
Yeah.
I double check me on that one, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll look into it later. But yeah, I think Mike Brady's the dad. All right, let's go into our next question. And this next question about film. Released in 1963, what is the second film in the beloved James Bond franchise? Bond, James Bond. Which was the second film where he said that? Was it From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, or You Only Live Twice? Once again released in 1963, what is the second film in the beloved James Bond franchise? From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, or You Only Live Twice?
And Danny, the answer to that question is Mike. Mike Brady was the father.
Yay, I was right. Mike is the father.
Greg eldest, Peter middle, and Bobby youngest.
I remember my Brady's. What can I say?
And of course,
You
Marsha, Jen, and Cindy.
You know, you want to know who my favorite Brady is?
Kim
Alice,
Jong
the
Brady.
housekeeper.
No. My favorite Brady is Wayne Brady, host of Let's Make a Deal and star of, yeah. Wayne Brady's a cool guy. I got to meet him once. He's a very cool guy. All right,
Whose
Joe.
Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Star of Whose Line Is It Anyway? So actually, we're talking about Price is Right in the studio. The time I got to meet Wayne Brady, I was on Let's Make a Deal. It was an awesome time, but it was like right in the middle of COVID, so it's a very weird version of Let's Make a Deal. All right, y'all. Let's see the answers that you guys came up with. All right, we got another even split. We had From
Nice
Russia with Love,
split.
Goldfinger, and You Only Live Twice, all getting 2 answers. Your correct answer was, now it's the Connery Bond film. It's From Russia with Love. Yes, From Russia with Love.
Yes.
Was
I'm
your
in the
correct
middle
answer.
of watching them all actually right now.
Oh, are you really?
Yes.
So-
I
so-
just finished. God, You Only Live Twice. The one that's
The
got
Roger
the
Moore-
volcano. The one that the Simpsons episode,
Yeah, yeah.
Scorpio episode.
Is that Roger Moore?
No, that's still Sean
That's still
Connery.
Sean Connery? Okay, cool.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah, right. All right, y'all. Question number 9. Which of these weary time travelers is the second Doctor on the long-running BBC sci-fi series Doctor Who? Now, I'm going to show you 4 people. They've all played Doctor Who. I want you to tell me which one of these guys was the second Doctor Who. And yeah, we'll get into more of that later. But yeah, there's 4 people for you. Tell me which one of those guys is the second Doctor Who. You might not know anything about Doctor Who, and that's okay. But
Yeah,
if
this is-
you,
yeah.
this is a deeper cut. The reason
For the British 3, the dozens of British people watching our show, maybe.
Yeah, they'll be very appreciative of this. Now, the reason why I like to have the James Bond question right next to a Doctor Who question is they've been on TV roughly the same amount of time, in perpetuity. There's a really great theory about this is a character who changes faces every time he dies. Of the reason why there's different James Bonds is maybe because he's the same thing as whatever Doctor Who is. And that's why they have it's just a very weird, deep British lore cut. All right. Thank you for nerding out on that with me.
Forever.
All right. Now we got our Doctor Who's there. We had 3 for our first answer, 2 for second, and 1 for our last. Your correct answer, right there in the middle, or number 3. Yeah, it was Robert Pertwee, I believe, is the second Doctor Who.
Real. I knew it was gonna be.
It's the one who doesn't look like he's having a good time to be there. He's the only one who doesn't look like he's enjoying this. All right, y'all. It's okay. Nobody knew that about Doctor Who. Here comes our last question. Now, this question, we're looking for a person that happened to be in the first and second Best Picture winners of the 21st century or the beginning of the 2000s. All right, answers available for you. Which of these Oscar winners stars in both the first and second Best Picture winners of the 21st century? Russell Crowe, Tom Hanks, Morgan Freeman, or Jack Nicholson? So once again, which of these Oscar winners stars in both the first and second Best Picture winners of the 21st century? So yeah, was it Russell Crowe, Tom Hanks, Morgan Freeman, or Jack Nicholson that starred in the first 2 Best Picture winners of the 21st century? You got 7 seconds left.
40% of all people know that.
All right, answers are in. Let's see your guys' answers.
Who?
We had 1 for Russell Crowe, 4 for Tom Hanks, and 1 for Morgan Freeman. Your correct answer, the movies that won the awards were Gladiator and A Beautiful Mind. It's Russell Crowe.
I was going to put that.
Yeah, Maximus and the math teacher in A Beautiful Mind for those films. So yeah, that was a tougher round, but maybe it played to your strengths because maybe you didn't get all those points and you might be our second banana. I'm really curious what the points are going to look like for this round. Now, let's find our top 3 scorers. In third place with 231 points. It's Thunder, Cougar, Falconbird. Yes, this was a harder round of trivia. Hey, you're a second banana, Turbo. Way to go. Second banana, 432 points.
Hey, number 2.
And Darren just beat you. Darren, unfortunately that makes you first loser for this round. And
First
Turbo,
loser.
yeah, I'm sorry, Darren. I said it before the round. That's how it's going to be.
Personally, I think we got hosed on
Yeah,
that call.
but you did get the most points, so you aren't stacking up those points towards being a trivia traveler. Maybe you can take that away from Turbo in this last round. And then Turbo, 432 points for you. Second banana, and just a very small gap of what, 17? No, 17 or so. No, I'm bad at math. 23 points. 23 point distance. Thunder, Cougar, Falconbird, 231 points. So way to go, y'all. Way to get those points in that round. Now we got one more round of trivia coming your way. And this one, it's getting close to dinner time for me. So we're going to have a round about food. We're talking about taking a bite of strange food trivia. We're going to have a round of trivia all about, interesting delicacies from around the world and some interesting and odd foods. Whoever can get the most points at the end of this round will be our delicacy detector. So, kicking off our next round of trivia in 7 more minutes, our final round of trivia, and then we're going to find out who our trivia traveler is. All right, one more round of trivia coming your way in 6 minutes and change. Right? That's why I'm glad I stand the whole thing for the time for this one.
Fun will now commence. All right, and Padres fans, we now have a new record for
most home runs by any player ever as a Padre. Manny Machado is now the all-time leader for Padres home run hitters. So congratulations, Manny Machado. He just hit his most recent home run. Got the Padres. Right now they're up 7-2. So yeah, shout outs to Manny Machado. That's really cool.
Shout out Manny Machado.
Yeah. If he ever sees this, I hope he knows we're proud of him. Also, definitely that's going to be a fun trivia question because that's going to be a number that's going to keep going up, but nobody's going to come chase him for quite some time. So yeah, cool deal. Very cool. Way to go, Manny Machado. So yeah, now we're getting ready for one last round of trivia. This last round of trivia is a round of trivia all about interesting and strange foods, strange delicacies. Now, are you a bit of a foodie, Ricardo?
I've been learning about it because I've been watching a lot of Top Chef lately,
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love those cooking shows. You find out so many interesting things about a culture through their food, right? Like, me and my roommates used to do a snack subscription box where you get a different box of snacks from a different country every time around the world. And it's like, oh, wow, you really can learn a lot about a place by the food that they eat, right? So what's your favorite thing that you've seen on there?
On the Top Chef?
Or just any of those cooking shows, yeah.
I mean, what amazes me the most is not just the preparation, but the kind of sauces.
Yeah,
so
that they come up with.
I don't know how to make that sauce.
Yeah.
There'll be 19 ingredients, and then they'll be and pork.
Right, and it's
what?
and it's super delicate, right? Where it's the whole idea of breaking a sauce is something that is, I don't know what that means, but I know you can do it. It's you have to really a saucier is a specific type of chef that just makes sauces, right? And that are intricate and wild. So yeah,
I like that. And desserts.
Oh, dude, I love me some good desserts. So yeah, interesting food is always a fun thing. Or learning that other cultures will do something different with what we think of as a dessert. So I remember watching a lot of Iron Chef, and there was this one dude that made a trout ice cream. And it was interesting because they were talking about how it's in the United States and America, of course, we think of ice cream as being specifically sweet, and it's a dessert thing. But it's no, over here, we can use this because it's got an interesting texture. And it's not going to be a sweet trout. It's not you're trying to have a refreshing snack. It's because that consistency of ice cream is interesting, and playing different flavors, making them savory, could be tasty.
Yep.
So yeah, I love stuff like that. Yeah. So we're gonna have a whole round of trivia all about strange foods, strange combinations, things that you may have heard of, things that you might not have. Faster answers gets you more points. The way you get the faster answers is you're gonna have 4 multiple choice answers most of the time. The faster you get the answer in, the more points you get. Most points at the end of the round for this round will be a delicacy detector. Jason's telling me in the chat he remembers that episode of Iron Chef. I'm thank you. Yeah, man, that was one of the all-time yo, I did not know you could do this. This is crazy. So yeah, thank you for having my back on that one. All right, y'all, let's get into it. We got a whole round of interesting food trivia coming your way. Now, for this one, what is the name for the savory Scottish pudding made of minced vegetables and oatmeal cooked in a sheep's stomach? Is that sagus, haggis, waggis, or taggis? Once again, what is the name of the savory Scottish pudding made of minced vegetables and oatmeal cooked in a sheep's stomach? Sagus, haggis, waggis, or taggis? You got 15 seconds. I love the Scotty quote. I forgot that you had that one on the board.
We have a piper down. A piper down.
Piper down.
You remember that from Mike Myers?
We have a piper down. We have a piper down.
Now I remember. Just like what? Oh, yes. So I married a axe murderer, right? Yeah. Very cool. All right, y'all. Heed, get out the way. All right, let's see. Answers that you guys had. 100% of the answers for haggis. That is because it's your correct answer. Did you guys know that haggis was pudding with vegetables and oatmeal? I did not. I knew it had the sheep stomach. I did not know what the other elements are. That sounds wild. All right, question number 2. Which of these animals' blood would you not commonly be used to make the beloved English dish, blood sausage? I'll read that again in a second. Is it horse, sheep, chicken, or pig? Once again, which of these animals' blood would not commonly be used to make the beloved English dish, blood sausage? Is it horse, sheep, chicken, or pig? You got 15 seconds. All right, answers are in. Let's see what you came up with. All right, we got
That's
some
a
good.
bigger spread than I expected.
Yeah, we got a bigger spread for this one. Now we had 3 for horse, we had 1 for sheep, and 2 for chicken. Which one would you probably not be using in blood sausage? That is horse blood. Yeah, horse blood. They don't like to put horses into a lot of food. So horse blood was your correct answer. All right, y'all. Question number 3. Although only typically aged for a few weeks, the popular Chinese dish consisting of an egg preserved in ash is known as a blank. Is that an eon egg, a decade egg, a century egg, or an epoch egg? So which length of time is that egg known by? Once again, although only typically aged for a few weeks, the popular Chinese dish consisting of an egg preserved in ash is known as, is that an eon egg, decade egg, century egg, or epoch egg? All right, few seconds left.
Sammy Davis egg.
Sammy Davis egg. You can do a lot of really cool stuff with eggs. I did not know you could preserve them in ash. Answers that you guys went with. 100% for century egg. That is 100% the correct answer. Yes, century egg is preserved in that ash for a few weeks, which is pretty wild. All right, y'all. Question number 4. Which of these creepy, crawly dishes is chupalines, a common street food in Mexico? Now, there you go. I'm sorry if you guys don't like bugs, but I've got some bugs for you guys to look
Cassandra
at.
would love this question.
What's up?
Cassandra would know this question.
Oh, Cassandra would know this one. Yeah. So yeah, which one of those is chupalines? Common street food in Mexico. One of them is correct. You can find this in a handful of places.
Chapulines.
Ricardo, are you snacking on it right now?
That's disgusting.
Chapulines. Yeah. I do believe that I dry them out and like salt them and stuff like that. It's like kind of eating like peanuts and stuff like that. All right, let's see your answers that you guys went with. All right, good split. We had 1 for our first bug, none for scorpion, 3 for the grubby one, and then I can't quite tell what's in that last one, but we had 2 answers for it. You've got that last one. That's our correct answer. Yeah, grasshoppers are chupalines. Yes, that's what grasshoppers. You might see them at like just a farmer's market. They'll be like dried out, salted, and stuff like that. All right, y'all. Coming into question number 5. A common snack in the Appalachia region of the United States is peanuts mixed with what soda? So what soda do you mix peanuts with for that treat? Is it Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Big Red, or Coca-Cola? Once again, a common snack in the Appalachia region of the United States is peanuts mixed with what soda? Is that Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Big Red, or Coca-Cola? I don't know. I would order this once to find out what it tastes like, but the idea of peanuts mixed into a soda is very interesting to me. All right, let's see the answers you guys went with.
Seems gross.
It does seem a bit intense. All right, we got 1 answer for Dr. Pepper, 2 for Mountain Dew, 1 for Big Red, and 2 for Coca-Cola. Yeah, we got a little step stool going on. Let's see your correct answer. It is Coca-Cola. Yes, Coca-Cola mixed with peanuts is a little snack in Appalachia. So that's pretty interesting.
Ho-ho!
All right, yeah. Let's continue. We got, I take it back. We're going to do our mid-round breakdown to see where our standings are through 5 questions so far. Turbo stacking up more points with 354.
Nice.
Darren in second place, 283. And Jenny in third with 270. Right behind with Media Killers, 250. J-Dog, 186. And Thunder Cougar Falconbird.
Thunder Cougar
Falconbird. It's such
Thunder Cougar Falconbird.
so much fun to say. So yeah,
What can I
5
do
questions
today,
down.
Danny, to get you into this Thunder Cuckoo Falcon?
Yeah, brought to you by Thunder Cougar Falcon. It's just such a fun name to say. All right, y'all. We got 5 more questions to go. 5 more questions on some strange food. I got more strange food coming your way. Question number 6. Which of these is the name of a divisive savory spread from Britain made from yeast extract? Yeah, which one of these is made from yeast extract? Is it speculoos, marmite, kaya jam, or marmalade? So which of these is the name of a divisive savory spread from Britain made from yeast extract? Speculoos, marmite, kaya jam, or marmalade? I believe in this context of divisive about whether or not it's good. So you tell me if you like it, if you know it.
Which is not the name of an African sexual position.
Ricardo, you too much, man. All right, y'all. Let's get into all those answers. All right, we had 100% of our answers for Marmite. That is 100% correct. Yes, Marmite was our correct answer. All right, y'all. Next question. Which marsupial shares its name with a style of cream cheese and chocolate pie popular in the American South? Now, answers available to you are kangaroo, bandicoot, possum, and sugar glider. Once again, which marsupial shares its name with a style of cream cheese and chocolate pie popular in the American South? Is that kangaroo, bandicoot, possum, or sugar glider? You've got 10 more seconds.
Hedgehog.
Those are all marsupials too. That's really interesting.
Is Bandicoot real?
Yeah, a bandicoot is a real animal, but
Okay.
I think they're like very region specific. Like, and it's very similar to another type of animal we have here. All right, y'all. Let's see answers that you guys went with. Now we had 1 for bandicoot, we had 3 for possum, and 2 for sugar glider. Your correct answer was possum.
Possum pie.
Yeah, possum pie. Oh, I could go. That sounds so good. I could go for possum pie. All right, y'all. Let's get into question number 8. What is the traditional flavor base of the classic soda fountain drink known as an egg cream? So what's that base of that flavor for an egg cream? Your answers are vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and caramel. Once again, what is the traditional flavor base of the classic soda fountain drink known as an egg cream? Is that vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, or caramel? Do you guys say caramel? I'm not sure how you guys. Yeah.
Pecan.
I say
Pecan
I say
pie.
caramel.
You say caramel? I say camel. All right, y'all. Let's get into those answers. We had 100% of the answers for vanilla. Now, usually when the group is all in,
I think it's chocolate. Actually,
it's correct, but this time, yeah, it was chocolate. Chocolate was the flavor for that egg cream.
Personally, I think we got hosed on that call.
I totally do as well, Bob. But I thought that it was chocolate, and then I think I just
I put
said,
vanilla.
nah, it can't be chocolate.
You're like, it can't be chocolate because that's a weird
yeah.
flavor to mix with egg, right? It feels like an odd flavor, but I'd give it a shot.
Cassandra just had one of those in New
I
York.
feel like
too.
egg mixes with everything.
That's the thing. Egg is a superfood in that way where it's like one time when I was in home ec, this dude came from like the egg advisory board or something and showed us like a bunch of ways like making egg breakfast pizza. I'm like, this guy is a genius.
What?
Yeah. No, so okay, so you want egg breakfast pizza. What you do is you get like if you want to make your own dough, you can do that, but if you just want to get like the Bioli like bread dough, you can also do that. And then you're going to get corned beef hash, and then you're going to crack you're going to spread that over the pizza dough, and then you're going to crack eggs on top of it, and then throw that in the oven and bake it for a little bit, or for like probably like 30 minutes or so. And then the egg is going to cook and kind of create like your base of like instead of your cheese. So you can throw cheese on top of that too if you want to fry up some bacon and crumble that on top. But yeah, that's your breakfast pizza. It's incredibly hearty, so don't eat too much of it. Share it with a big brunch. All right, y'all.
Hardy.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to me talk about something I really want to make now. All right, question number 9. All right, so for this one, we're talking about a Japanese dish. The Japanese dish shiokara, made from fermented seafood and rice, translates to what in English? All right, answers go in. Oh, there's no egg and egg cream. I did not know that, Darren. I would have guessed there would have been an egg and egg cream with that name. So now we're all learning something. All right, so let's go back to that question. The Japanese dish shiakara, made from fermented seaweed and rice, translates to what in English? Now, answers turning in that you can go with are salty spicy, tasty fishy, blood bone, and sweet sour. So once again, the Japanese dish shiakara, made from fermented seafood and rice. I said seaweed earlier. Seafood and rice translates to what in English? Is it salty spicy, tasty fishy, blood bone, or sweet and sour?
Two noodles, 1 cup.
Two cup of noodles. No, 2 noodles, 1 cup. That's very funny. All right, y'all. Answers in. Let's see what you went with. All right, we got another very even split. We got 1 for salty spicy, 2 for tasty fishy, 1 for blood bone, and 2 for sweet and sour. Your correct answer was salty spicy.
Whoa,
yes,
no
salty
way.
spicy. I always like to check in when we just.
No way.
Most of the time we've known, but I'm gonna check in because I'm not sure who got that one right. I want to see who got when we just got one right. Thunder Cougar Falconberg, way to go, getting that one right by yourself. All right, we got one last question to go. Then we're going to declare.
Final question.
Yes, the final question tonight. Then we're going to declare our delicacy detector for this round, and then we're going to declare our trivia traveler for the evening. All right, and then Darren's letting us know. Here's what you need to make an egg cream. It's milk, carbonated water, and syrup. And I guess syrup is the chocolate. So
really
there you
good.
go.
I didn't know that. That's crazy, right?
So yeah, so it's kind of like a soda jerk, right? With like the carbonated water,
Yeah.
but instead of just syrup, you're also adding milk.
Milk,
So then,
carbonated water, and
I guess
syrup.
the egg cream, maybe like in reference to its consistency
It
more than
kind of
anything
looks
else.
like a whipped
Definitely
egg.
want.
Right.
I definitely want a milkshake now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to Sonic after
I'm
this.
100% behind you in the drive.
Yeah, we're going to Sonic after this, guys. Meet us at Sonic. Let's go. All right, y'all. Last question for tonight's game. What species of turtle was exploited to near extinction in the Chesapeake Bay to make colonial New England favorite turtle soup? Answers that you can turn in are painted turtle, red-eared slider, diamondback terrapin, or Florida softshell. Once again, what species of turtle was exploited to near extinction in the Chesapeake Bay to make colonial New England favorite turtle soup? Painted turtle, red-eared slider, diamondback terrapin, or Florida softshell?
You got it, dude.
One of those weird things that like I remember my mom always telling me, it's like, oh, I've had turtle soup before, and I know you're not supposed to have it, but it was really tasty. I'm like, I get it. But you know, so you should also drive anything to near extinction. So, Mossy Menos. All right, we got 2 answers for each of our answers for painted turtle, red-eared slider, and diamondback terrapin. Your correct answer was the diamondback terrapin. Diamondback terrapin was that turtle we were looking for. All right, y'all, that is it. That was our last question of that round and of the game. So it's time to declare our top 3. And our first player for this round, our first place player, is going to be that delicacy detector. So let's find out. All right, in third place, Thunder Cougar Falconbird. Yeah, making the comeback into third place, getting some points. In second, Suburban Rain Darren, getting a lot of points this game too, 510. And in first place, it's Turbo, 523 points to you, my friend. So I do believe that's going to give us a clear idea of maybe how these final standings are going to go. Let's see, yeah. Let's get our final tally. If you're the delicacy detector, you're the second banana. And let's see if you're Trivia Traveler. Now in third place with 1640, we got J-Dog. Way to go, J-Dog. Third place overall over 5 rounds. Hey, in second place is Media Killers. Media Killers making our top 2. And in first place, it is Turbo, 2,710
like I
points.
said, just want to give it 110% out there. I want to thank Jesus.
You just want to play good. Sometimes you just want to go out there and play good.
You do good to play good.
Good.
So
We just try to play good.
yeah,
I get it, man.
I try. I appreciate everybody out there, the fans. You're the 10th player out there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't think you've had a Trivia Traveler distinction. So now you can say, I'm, the engineer, I'm the man behind the scenes, but I'm also officially a Trivia Traveler. So way to go,
By
Turbo.
1,000 points. Look at
And
They
you
slaughtered
did get a really good score. This was a good score overall for our night. So that's a very good game
that.
of
So 32
trivia.
out of 50, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
not bad. And these were some harder questions, right? There were definitely some questions in there that were way
Yeah.
tougher than some of the other questions we've had.
know?
So way to go, y'all. Way to play some trivia with us tonight. I hope you had a good time. We're going to call it a night here at the Trivia Tavern. We will be back next Tuesday night at 7:30. So please have a great rest of your Tuesday. As always, go Padres. And I always like to sign off with my sign off of, remember, Wendell plus Wendell equals Toodles. That's right. Later, guys.